Hi everyone, so welcome back. Today is the full moon in Virgo. I generally am not so social during full moons. I am ruled by the moon since I am a Cancer rising, so I just feel a lot of emotions generally. And I also have a lot of water in my chart, so I'm very emotional as a person and I tend to hide away. But I did want to come on here really quickly and just say hello and just do a quick reading for each sign. I am going to keep these up here, so just a little bit about this full moon. Full moons in general, it's a time to just pause and reflect on what has happened since the last full moon. So just to contemplate and review and just release anything that's no longer serving us, right? So it's more about about not taking so much action and just being in a thoughtful frame of mind. So because this full moon's in Virgo, it's really drawing our attention to the home and our health and our work environments, right? So it could be about the routines or our schedules or just any kind of ritual that we have created around those things. So what I am going to do, I am going to use the okay, perfect. So this is the expansion from one of the expansion cards from the Spacious Tarot. Is one of my favorite decks. So we're gonna go through each sign, and I'm just gonna pull one card from the regular tarot deck, and we're gonna see what kind of energies that you should be focusing on. Okay, so Aries, what kind of energy should you be focusing on, or excuse me, what kind of energy should you be focusing on at this time? So you have the World. So anything that has completed during this time, during this last couple of weeks, is what you may be reflecting on right now. Just know that you'll be reaping some kind of rewards, or celebrate. This is a time to really celebrate your wins and to really acknowledge how far you've come, and just be excited about what's to come, because whatever has ended has fully ended. It's had a successful completion, so you're now ready to begin a new journey, and hopefully that's from a place of empowerment and maturity. Okay, so just be proud of yourself. That's what I would do. I would be proud of myself and continue to reflect on any lessons that you've learned as you move forward into a new phase of your relationship or your job or your financial status. It doesn't really just have to be a job, or just spiritually, your growth. Just really celebrate where you are right now, and take this time to again see how far you've come in life. Okay, so that's what I would recommend for you, Aries. The next sign we have is Taurus. So Taurus, for you, what kind of energies should you, or where should you focus your energy on right now during the full moon? Okay, so during this time, it's a good time to reflect on any soul connections that you've had, any good memories that you've had with certain people. It's a great time to really be in a harmonious kind of energy, and spend time maybe with your children or connecting with your own inner child. It'll definitely refresh you as spiritually and as a person. Maybe be a little bit more playful or creative, and be open to receiving love or some kind of support, and just like revel in this harmonious energy, okay? Just spend time with old friends or families, or just tap into the joy that you felt as a child. This is a very positive energy to be in, and just like offer your support, okay? And love, and reconnect with your youthful spirit. That's what I would recommend for you, Taurus. So the next sign we have is Gemini. And for you, Gemini, I would say, where should Gemini focus their energy? Where should Gemini focus their energy during this full moon in Virgo? Okay, so, I did this reading earlier and I didn't really like how it turned out, but Gemini, you got the same card. So what I would say for you, Gemini, is to really reflect on anybody that you're working with or collaborating with at this time. I would say, really reflect on whether you work well with these people or not. And if you're not, what kind of adjustments need to be made during this time? What else would I say? Try to create a more solid foundation. That's where I would focus my energy. So creating trust, or focusing on maybe new doors opening for you at this time. Try to do things that will increase your confidence. Maybe work on your skills in general, or anything that can help you establish some kind of leadership presence, or just help, maybe if you're like into social media, like something that'll help grow your audience in whatever field that your expertise is in at this time. So maybe try to come up with ideas, like brainstorming ideas of how you can really create that. I think that there's a lot of opportunities that are really coming up for you right now, and so it would be a time to just spend time with people who inspire you or motivate you. Maybe watch YouTube channels. So just spend this time trying to really hone your skills, or get motivated and inspired by others, okay? So if you don't want to socialize, if you're not in a socializing mood, which may be rare for some of you Geminis, but if you're just more by yourself right now, you can, watch, I don't know, documentaries, or read a book, or some, just get some more knowledge on your craft or expertise, or just anything that'll inspire you. That's something that I would do or work on during this time, okay, Gemini? So that's what I have for you. And so the next sign is Cancer. Where would I focus my energy if I were you at this time during this full moon in Virgo? Where would I focus my energy, Cancer? Beautiful. So focus your energy on what fulfills your heart, and what makes you happy and emotionally satisfied. That's a great way to create more fulfilling and heartwarming experiences in your life, okay? I would, focus on anything that needs resolution, or just that has come into resolution during these last few weeks after the last full moon. and really enjoy the closeness that you've really developed with others during this period. Enjoy the sensation of feeling secure with your overall well-being, and celebrate your success with people who feel like family. And I think that you guys are, you know, well on your way to achieving a big milestone goal in your life, or it could be in your career or love life, and whatever is, propelling you toward a new phase of increased stability. So just really celebrate that and be happy about it. This is a time where you're probably experiencing some kind of mutual love and respect, or you have a happy work life balance. And I think that you should just focus on the achievements that you have created or you have experienced during this time, any kind of emotional fulfillment, and anything that kind of fills your life with serenity or satisfaction. Just be very grateful at this time. That is where I would focus my energy if I were you, okay, Cancer? So that was very beautiful. I love this for you. The next sign is Leo. Where should Leos focus their energy at this time? Where should Leos focus their... So like a billion cards just came out, so I will... Oh, okay. But the one that wants to stay is... Is it annoying that 2 came out for Leo? You guys are great. So we have the Queen of Wands, which is you because you're fire, and the Ace of Wands. So any kind of let's just say anybody that came into your life that really spices up your life, or any kind of sexual energy, that's something to really revel in right now, or anything that's kind of inspiring you creatively is where you can focus your energy right now. And stay open to this kind of divine inspiration. If you're traveling at this time, or being a little bit more adventurous, then embrace this energy as well. Just embrace that feeling. And if you're deciding to get more into fitness or any kind of health routine, anything that's going to build confidence, that is where I would focus my energy at this time. Or trying to work on what's going to make you feel better, what's going to bring more confidence, and stay open to any kind of signs that you may be receiving during this full moon, or intuitive thoughts that you may be getting from the universe. And just expect these new beginnings and these creative ideas to come into fruition. Work on it, brainstorm during this time. And that's where I would focus my energy if I were you, Leo. I think it's a very exciting time. It's for new opportunities, and you may even, if any kind of romance may be presenting itself during this time, just enjoy it. So that's where I would be focusing my energy if I were you, Leo. Virgo. The moon is in your sign. Where should you be focusing your energy during this time, this full moon? Okay, so I think there's a lot of forward movement in things that you've been working on. You've probably been working really hard on your passions, or things that will bring you success, and the universe wants you to know that this is a great time. I think that you're ready to take your spiritual practice and to the next level, and really base your intention on moving forward. Okay, you can definitely take this night or this full moon energy to utilize your spiritual practice in a way that will guide you to the next phases of life with more confidence. Okay, I think that you are, when you put in this work and this kind of planning and think critically about what you've been working on and what you can really refine, that's really going to pay off for you, Virgo. Yeah, just like create a solid foundation for your plans and just move forward with them. That's really where I would focus my energy if I were you, Virgo. Libra. Where should you be focusing your energy at this time during this full moon? The Lovers. So I would focus my energy on balancing your masculine and feminine energies within yourself in order to attract the right relationship that you're looking for. You can be just coming into alignment. That's really what I would focus my energy. So aligning yourself with divine love. So this could be in a relationship, this can be in a workplace, this can be, just spiritually within yourself. When you create this kind of balance within yourself, you're gonna have that reflected outwardly, okay? And it's gonna create like a mutual loving relationship and loving energy and mutual respect, healthy communication, and just receiving the highest expression of love. That's where I would focus my energy at this time. Romantic connections are definitely available to you right now, and just it could be multiple suitors or multiple people have their eye on you right now. And as long as you just work on creating this self-love and balance and respect within yourself, for yourself, within your mind, body, and soul, then that will be reflected outwardly. Okay, so just maybe like focus on spending time with those that you connect with, that support you in and helps create some kind of happiness, and really supports the best version of you. Okay, so again, remember that your inner world creates your outer world, and so when you have an inner balance and comfort and inner knowing of your needs and wants and what makes you happy, then that can be reflected and mirrored with the outside world and through a lover, through any kind of relationship that you have with other people. Okay, so that is where I would focus my energy, standing in harmony with others and trying to be like transparent and just being more in alignment with love. So that's what I have for you, Libra, during this full moon in Virgo. Scorpio. Where should Scorpio focus their energy at this time? Where should Scorpio focus their energy at this time? Okay, Scorpio, so what I would say for you is to maybe try to approach situations with more love and not be so defensive. You know, there's a way to be assertive and to create boundaries and make your intentions clear without being so super duper defensive, you know. And so try to let go of any anger that you have, that you may be letting get the best of you, and really understand that any challenges that you're experiencing is temporary. So just be more courageous, I would say. Try to maintain a objective stance and just focus on working towards some kind of solution. Okay, if you focus on problems or problem areas, then it's just kind of energetically going to create more problems. So what I would say is that, you know, yes, be assertive, yes, stand up for yourself, yes, create boundaries, but also focus on solutions. So you don't want to always be in this defensive mode, right? So you're gonna just redirect your energy towards not needing to be defensive, so towards creating a solution for whatever it is that is causing you to feel like this. That is where I would direct my energy at this time if I were you, Scorpio. Sagittarius. So where should Sagittarians focus their energy during this full moon in Virgo? Where should Sagittarians focus their energy during this full moon in Virgo? No way. So Sagittarians, you and Scorpio can learn from each other during this full moon. Maybe you both are going through some kind of challenges during this time, but just understand that you can rise above any kind of conflict that you're dealing with, and you can still achieve your goals. So, you know, just again, make your boundaries clear, and your intentions clear, and try to maintain an objective stance, and focus on facts more than, you know, projections, and really work on what I was saying with Scorpio, because you guys got the same card, is to really focus your energy on a solution rather than on the problem itself, because energetically you are when you focus on a problem energetically, you're creating more things that'll cause issues and problems in your life, right? So when you focus on a solution energetically, you're telling the universe that this is what you want to bring into your life. So more peace, more resolution, more harmony in your life, but also, you know, things that build confidence as well. And just be more strategic and assertive with your energy rather than defensive, and courageous, in the face of any kind of adversity. Try to listen to your intuition more, and during this time, especially during this full moon, listen to your intuition and see what comes up, because that's the best way to handle any kind of pressure and to increase your success. Okay, Sagittarius. So that's what I would focus on if I were you. Actually, I am you. This is my sign, so this is where I would focus my energy during this full moon. Capricorn. So Capricorn, during this full moon, I would focus my energy on... Where would I focus my energy if I were you, Capricorn? Okay, so creating more peace and, reflecting on any kind of lessons that you've had during this time, anything that you've been embarking on in your spiritual and healing journey. That's where I would direct my energy, and just moving forward into a new period of peace rather than struggle. You could be moving on from a relationship, you can be moving on from a job, or anything that has been holding you back, and just try to be more calm in your body, in your mind, and just reflect on your time and what you didn't, what you are taking away from your life, what is being removed from your life at this time, and using that as a motivator to create something new in your life. Okay, and really focus on your healing journey at this time. That's what I would do, and distance yourself from anything that is not serving you. So that is where I would focus my energy if I were you, Capricorn. Just creating more peace and love, and distance from any kind of negative or toxic behaviors at this time, whether it's your own or from others. Just creating a distance from you on that kind of energy. Okay, Capricorn. Aquarius. So where would I focus my energy if I were you, Aquarius? Where would I focus my energy if I were Aquarius? Aquarians, where should you focus your energy? Beautiful. So I would focus my energy on any kind of accomplishment that you have recently experienced, anything that has created some kind of fulfillment with you, or harmony and happiness in your life. Just celebrate that kind of energy and the success that you have been experiencing with the people around you, and your family and your loved ones, and anything that has created some kind of emotional fulfillment. Just focus your energy on that, and create and enjoy the feeling of a happy and balanced life, and disconnect with anyone who is not in this energy with you, not creating a harmonious life with you or connection with you. Just distancing yourself from that, and just be patient and listen to your heart during this time, okay? If anything does not, if your life doesn't feel like it's fulfilling at this time, just trying to figure out what it is that would bring that kind of happiness into your life is where I would focus my energy, okay? So that's where I would focus my energy if I during this time, during the full moon in Virgo. And last but certainly not least, Pisces, the star of the season. Happy birthday to all Pisceans at this time. So let's get your card to see where you should be focusing your energy at this time, Pisces. Where should you be focusing your energy? So getting rid of any kind of toxic behaviors, any kind of codependent behaviors, any kind of escapist mentality, any kind of self-sabotaging behaviors, any kind of addictions. This is where I would focus on getting rid of at this time, okay? So instead of nurturing yourself in any kind of unhealthy relationships, just examine those toxic thought patterns and unhealthy coping mechanisms and just try to get to the root of the cause, and in order to free yourself. You know, Pisces, sometimes this is the sign that is really tied to escapism or addiction, and if these behaviors are not serving you, are not healthy for you, then these are the things that you need to let go during this time, okay? And you know, I think that there is a lot of hope. If you do confront these things, then you can expect a very healthy life, a freedom from any kind of destructive and old patterns, and really choose your self-healing and self-love at this time, okay? Use your intuition. Ask yourself what unhealthy habits or coping mechanisms are present. Identify any kind of fears that may be leading to self-sabotaging behaviors. It doesn't have to be really scary if you're honest with yourself, you know? It doesn't have to be a scary process. It doesn't have to be really bad if you prioritize your self-love, you know? So this is where I would focus my energy on if I were you, Pisces. Just setting yourself free from any kind of self-sabotaging behavior, anything that's been holding you back, okay? And letting go of fear. That's really what it is. Letting go of fear, the fear of healing, the fear of having a happy life, a healthy life. That is definitely where I would spend most of my time, trying to come up with ways of letting these things go. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, and that's what I have for all of you in general that have been reading all the signs. I hope this reading was very insightful. I tried to keep it short and sweet because it is towards the end of the night. I know the full moon energy tends to linger a couple of days before and a couple of days after, so hopefully this reaches you at the perfect time. And even if you don't come across this video during the full moon energy, just whenever you read it, you come across it, it's for the sun sign, rising, moon, and even Venus. Anything, any stellium that you have in your life too, in your chart, that is worth looking into So I hope this helped, and I hope you all enjoy your full moon energies, and I look forward to reading for you soon. Enjoy.